I was extremely frustrated to see an article that was posted today in the Times that said this: Sadiq Khan, post-COVID tourism needed to boost London economy. And it went on to say that Sadiq Khan has said it is absolutely vital to support London's businesses, and he called on for the government to continue to support its support for businesses. And honestly, this made me laugh, and then it made me sad, and then it made me angry. Because Sadiq Khan has been doing everything possible to not support businesses for the past 6 months. He's the one that tried to close down your businesses. He's the one that shut down the hospitality sector when they were operating in a COVID-safe manner. He's the one that penalized taxi cab drivers for trying to get out there and make a living and provide a basis for the economy. This man knows one mode: it's lockdown. Then he asks for bailouts from the government, and it's never his fault. It's always Boris Johnson's fault. It's always the Conservatives' fault. He never takes ownership for any problem, including the cladding on the buildings, including Grenfell, including his failings on the economy, including his failings on knife crime. He never takes responsibility for his lack of affordable housing. He never takes responsibility for nearly bankrupting TfL twice this year. And let's be clear, the TfL was going bankrupt even before COVID happened. This man constantly passes the buck. Then he publicly blames things for happening that he is responsible for. The truth is that everyone can see through this. You can see through this. You don't need me in the back of a bus streaming live to you to point out how our mayor constantly lies to us. He breaks his promises. He's failed us as a mayor. And the truth is simply this: the mayor doesn't care about Londoners. Everyone can see it in his actions. He's above us. He's worried about his next job that he wants to get as prime minister. This is just a stepping stone in his long political career, and we are all paying the price for it. And that's the reason I decided to put my business on hold and my personal life on hold, and my family on hold, to be your next mayor of London, because I can't sit by and watch this current crop of politicians run the city I love, London, into the ground. I've been here for 21 years. This city has given me everything. It's giving me my business. It's giving me my family. It's giving me my livelihood. I named my business London Real after this incredible city. And the truth is that I am the only person that can defeat Sadiq Khan. So on May 6th, you've got a choice: 3 more years of business as usual, or you can vote for an independent voice, a voice that is constantly being held accountable to you, one that speaks with you live on video every single day. I'm looking where the best idea wins. I don't care if the idea is a conservative idea, or a left idea, or a Labour idea, or a Lib Dem idea. As long as it's best for the citizens of London, I want to implement it. The truth is, we can solve these problems in a matter of months. But if you stick with the current mayor, these problems will never be solved, and they'll probably get worse. So I just want to say thank you one more time to everybody who's come in here and given me your comments. A couple asks coming in here. I got Graham Smith on YouTube saying, "Never mind, Mayor of London. We need new vision for the whole of the UK. Brian for Prime Minister." All right, Graham, I appreciate that. And a lot of people are saying that too. Let's focus on London. We got a lot of issues here, but I really believe we can make incredible change. I've got John Care Lester on Instagram that says, "You're a vehicle of sheer grace." Thank you, John. I appreciate you. The truth is, I have an incredible team behind me, and I have incredible support in the streets. I mean, last night I was filming a video. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. Literally, a bus driver's honking his horn. He stopped to have a conversation with me and said, "Brian, we're supporting you from the ground up." People honk their horns. People walk by and say, "I'm voting for you." We're doing this together. So thank you, John. I appreciate that. I'm just a vehicle, I think, for your energy and your voice. A couple last comments here. I can't help but read them out. We've got Real Hugh James on Instagram saying, "Brian has winning odds. Let's do this." And it's true. Even the bookmakers put me in second place, soon to be first place. So look out, Mr. Mayor. We are coming. And I want to say F100 on YouTube says, "I am fed up with all the road closures. It causes more pollution and traffic. The mayor don't care about the people. Brian for mayor," unquote. You're right, and the people know that. Again, I was in Ealing a few days ago. Every single person that walked by my bus was hearing what Mark was shouting at me, and they all voiced the same concerns. They're frustrated with the mayor's policies. They're frustrated with these low traffic neighborhoods. They're frustrated with the increase in congestion charge. They're frustrated with the increase in emissions, and they're frustrated to have a leader that simply just doesn't care. It's time for change, and I appreciate your thoughts on that. We got Lottie Martin on YouTube that says, quote, "I think it's really important to talk to different and a range of opinions and learn what and how people are very loving, intelligent, with amazing individual insights. Love the bus, Brian, and I appreciate that. We're trying to just bring you all the information and all the energy with what we feel here, and we want you to be a decision maker and give us the feedback so we can make the policy. And of course, I got Sully Breaks on Instagram. I was waiting for Sully to come in here. And again, Sully is an incredible, incredible individual and human being. He is one of the original spoken word artists. I had him back on my show, London Real, I think 7 years ago. He actually interviewed me on London Real, and I spoke about a lot of my struggles when I was a younger man, struggles with identity, struggles with addiction, struggles with knowing who I was. And Sully's always been there for me. And he said, quote, driving through North London, who will support your campaign without a party behind me? And it's a great question, Sully, and I like Sully because he asks me hard questions. And the truth is this, Sully, I am more capable and I think more powerful without a party. Because if I was part of the Labour Party right now, or the Conservative Party, or even part of the Lib Dems or the Green Party, I couldn't even be having this conversation live. Everything I said would have to be approved by a committee. It would have to be checked with all the MPs of that party and make sure I wasn't saying something bad about their district or one of their policies. I would have to check with my corporate donors and all my fundraisers. I'd have to check with all the MPs on their backroom deals that they're involved in, make sure I wasn't doing anything against them. The truth is as an independent candidate, that's the only way I can create these changes for London. And for me, the best idea wins. I'm completely transparent. My only agenda is to make London better and to serve the 9 million citizens of London. So quite frankly, I'm glad not to have a party. I don't want a party behind me. If anything, we're going to form our own party, and we'll create our own party that only we have to answer to. And I think that's the way we're going to move forward. Again, gone are the two-party political system that for hundreds of years have dominated politics and, in my opinion, failed the citizens of London and failed the citizens of the UK. Now we have a new era. This is the era of the people. This is the era of digital media, and we're going to move forward with the best ideas. So Sully, thank you very much. I appreciate the hard questions. And again, ask me the hard questions. That's why I'm here. That's why I continue to broadcast from the back of the bus. And I just want to say thank you for another incredible broadcast. Again, if you're watching this video later, leave me a comment below. Share this video with all of your followers. Let them know, because that's the only way we're going to win this race. I want to thank Harrow. I want to thank Barnet. I want to thank Enfield. And I want to thank all of our friends here today in Haringey for having us, for hosting us. I want to thank the police for not pulling us over. And I also want to say I appreciate the police. You have a difficult job, and it's not fair when this becomes a political issue and certain people try to keep us from speaking the truth, but we're going to keep moving forward either way. So that's it. I'm signing off from the Battle Bus Live. We'll be back here tomorrow touring more boroughs of London. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going all the way to City Hall. I appreciate you. I appreciate your energy. Again, go to brianformayor.london. You can share, you can donate, you can get swag, t-shirts, support, you can volunteer, you can do all that stuff, and we appreciate you. We got 92, 93 days left. Let's make it happen. Free and fair elections on May 6th. We're moving to City Hall. Let's take London in a new direction and make this place a world-class city once again. Thank you so much. It's an honor to serve you. I'll see you next time on Battle Bus Live.